20th, 2021. Keeping along with the Japanese theme that I had a couple days ago with the Shinya Tsukamoto set, today I'm going to be talking about one of my really fun new discoveries from 2019, and that is Ultra Q. Um, Ultra Q is basically it's the first series in the Ultra series, which gave birth to Ultraman. For anyone who isn't familiar with Ultraman, he's a superhero, tokusatsu superhero from Japan, who's been in TV series since the '60s. They just keep pumping them out, and they're new series every year or two, so it's not like this big long continuous series, which is nice. Mill Creek Entertainment has been releasing every single Ultra series onto Blu-ray. I've been getting the steelbooks of the classic series, and this is the first of those classic series, Ultra Q. If I take this off here, here's the steelbook without the slip. And it's a pretty standard Mill Creek Entertainment steelbook presentation. 3 discs stacked on top of each other on each side. Comes with a booklet with all the episode guides. It's pretty minimal, and which is good because they're cheap releases. I've been getting these steelbooks for only about $20 a piece. You can get the non-steel books for a couple bucks cheaper. I've been getting the steelbooks not because I prefer steelbooks, but because they are slimmer. I have been really enjoying watching the Ultraman series, so I'll probably keep collecting them, and any way to save space is absolutely critical, and the steelbooks are the slimmest option, so that's why I'm going with those. Ultra Q is not an Ultraman series. Let me bring it back up here. Ultra Q is actually more of kind of like a Twilight Zone series, but it's all kaiju. Every week, some incident involves alien beings that come to Earth, and they're all men in giant costumes. They're all kaiju, like Godzilla. And they range from fairly typical Godzilla-style fare to some super bizarre stuff. Since the release of this Blu-ray set, a lot of people have been discovering Ultra Q and posting short clips on Twitter. And there's one, I think it's like episode 5 or 6, about this little boy who gets sucked into an egg, and then the egg floats up into space, cracks open, and this alien comes out. It's super trippy. This is some good acid that the makers of Ultra Q were dabbling with. Every episode is so radically different from the previous one. And let's see, how many episodes was this? 28 episodes. I watched this over the course of maybe a week. It moves really, really smoothly, and it just pops. Great special effects. It is all in black and white, so the kaiju effects look really cool. You have to not be expecting realism with the kaiju costumes. Even if you're watching the Ultraman series from 2019, you can't expect realism from the kaiju costumes. That's not what they're about. It's all about looking like kaiju and having monsters beat each other up. This is more about detectives trying to figure out how to stop the monsters without beating them up, because they don't have an Ultraman to beat them up. They have to figure out what's going on the old-fashioned way. So Ultra Q is a really interesting and unique place to start the series, and I recommend starting it if you're interested in the Ultraman universe with Ultra Q, because Ultra Q is not Ultraman. So if you like it, you'll find something really unique. You're not going to get this with the other Ultraman series. And that's worth it in my opinion. I am all for unique experiences and something that you can't find. The Ultraman series, I'm 4 or 5 series deep into watching it, and they're all really fun, and they have their own pros and cons, but they're all relatively similar in structure and plot. So having something like Ultra Q in your back pocket to return to, that's like this weird kaiju Twilight Zone, is really fun, and I can't recommend it enough. So, what's on your shelf?